What's up, wrestling fans? My name is Alex Abrahantes, and I am a lifelong pro wrestling fan. I've been in the pro wrestling business for a long time, working for just about every major promotion. And one of the things that I love most about the wrestling business is the fact that we have the most diverse and creative merchandise out of any fan base. The only problem is that if you want merch from different companies, it could really add up. So I decided to create a show that is going to give you exclusive discounts on merch. Not only that, but you're going to get exclusive items and bundles that you won't find anywhere else. This is Wrestling with Merch, where I wrestle with merch prices so that you don't have to. Unless you've been living under a rock, chances are you've heard of Pro Wrestling Tees. They've taken the world by storm, creating all sorts of great wrestling merchandise and helping the business. Pro Wrestling Tees makes merch for some of the biggest names in the industries like Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, Chris Jericho, but they also create merch for up-and-coming talent and promotions as well. So it only makes sense that they be featured first right here on Wrestling with Merch. Now, on that same topic, there are a lot of hot things going on in the world of pro wrestling today, and one of the hottest factions is none other than the Bullet Club. So it would make sense that there should be a ton of merch options when it comes to this particular faction. Right now, since it's the debut of the show, I thought it would make sense to debut a brand new item from Bullet Club in a segment called The Debut. Making its debut for the first time anywhere is the official Bullet Club hockey jersey. This is a lightweight jersey that features the Bullet Club logo on the front, and on the back you've got the signature 13 with Bullet Club written all over it. Now, this hockey jersey is oversized, so if you're considering it, make sure that you size down. This right here is a small, but it's actually seems like a little bit of a oversized medium. Now, I personally like it because it's lightweight, which means that you can wear it in the spring, the fall, or the winter. Now, this hockey jersey normally retails for $65, but if you use the code WWMPWT at checkout, you're going to get it for just $48.75. That's a savings of $16.25. Head over to ProWrestlingTees.com and make sure to use that code in the promo field, or if you want, you can just head over to WrestlingWithMerch.com, and I'm going to make sure to link this on the page so that you can buy it right away. So, Black and White Bullet Club, it's real, and it's here on Wrestling with Merch. Now, we're not done with the Bullet Club just yet, because coming up next, we've got something called the Tag Team Deal. Bullet Club is known for being just too sweet, and so is this Bullet Club bundle. So first up, we've got the official Bullet Club logo in a style called katakana. Now, I didn't know exactly what katakana was, so I had to ask former Women of Honor champion Sumi Sakai what katakana is, and she told me that it's a style of writing in Japanese. So there you go, you got Bullet Club right here, the official logo, and then on the back, you've got the official New Japan Pro Wrestling logo. Now, I highly recommend that you pay the additional couple of bucks and upgrade to the premium t-shirt on Pro Wrestling Tees. It's super soft, it feels great and premium. This is the kind of quality t-shirt that you're going to want to wear all the time. So I mentioned that it's a bundle. This just doesn't come with the katakana t-shirt, but it also comes with the official Bullet Club beanie. Now, it's got the official Bullet Club logo right here, head not included, I might add. It's heavy duty but soft fabric, and it's definitely not flimsy by any means, so this is definitely going to keep you nice and warm. We still have some cool days ahead, so you've got the beanie, you've got the shirt, and that's not all. Last but not least, to round out the bundle, we have the official Bullet Club fanny pack. Now, this is really cool because it's got a lot of pockets, so you can put things right here in the front. There's a much larger style pocket here in the center, so if you want to put your cell phone, your keys, your wallet, it even has a back pocket right here that allows you to store maybe some cash or some cards or anything that you want to kind of keep hidden. You can absolutely do that back here. So you've got the official Bullet Club fanny pack, and I want to give a shout out to ROH Women of Honor star Kelly Klein. She was wearing a fanny pack the other day and mentioned to me how great it is to have one of these on a flight because they don't consider a personal item or any type of suitcase, so it actually gives you additional storage for stuff to carry on a plane. You could also use this at the gym to put your stuff in, and of course at all your favorite pro wrestling shows to put Sharpies in here to get autographs from all your favorite talent. So there you go. You've got the Bullet Club beanie, the Bullet Club Katakana t-shirt, and then the Bullet Club fanny pack. Now let's take a look at the retail prices. The t-shirt alone retails for $24.99, the beanie $19.99, and the fanny pack $14.99. That's a total of $59.97. But because this is Wrestling with Merch, we give you discounts that you won't find anywhere else. The merch markdown price of this bundle ends up being just $41.98. That's a savings of $17.99. For this bundle deal, by the way, you do not need a code at checkout. Normally, some of the bundles that we do offer are going to need codes. For this one, you don't. All you need to do is add all the 3 items in your cart on ProWrestlingTees.com, and you'll get automatically the discount added. Again, there's no discount code needed, and you too can have yourself a Bullet Club bundle. Up next, we've got a deal that's truly legendary. This next deal will make you say, ooh yeah. He's one of the most iconic pro wrestlers ever. He's a former Intercontinental Champion, a 2-time WWE Champion, a 4-time WCW Champion. I'm talking about the one and only Macho Man Randy Savage. Here we have a classic Macho Man Randy Savage t-shirt. It is undeniably Randy Savage. There's no denying who it is when you see these glasses and this face. Everyone is gonna know. The shirt is available in 6 different colors. We're talking about orchid, Carolina blue, daisy, red, lime, and Tennessee orange. Now, what Randy Savage fan could wear a t-shirt without wearing the official Randy Savage bandana? Well, with this legendary deal, you're going to get just that. So you're also going to get an official Randy Savage bandana. Now, normally, the shirt alone would retail for $13.99, and the bandana would cost $14.99. That's a total of $39.98. The merch markdown price for this bundle is just $23.99. That's a savage savings of $15.99. This deal is a must for every Macho Man fan, so all you need to do is head on over to ProWrestlingTees.com, you add the shirt, select the color that you desire, and you add the bandana, and the 40% off discount is going to be applied. There's no code necessary. Now, here on Wrestling with Merch, it's not just about getting great deals. We're also going to offer you items that you won't find anywhere else. Now, this is a certain segment I like to call the exclusive. You know what's really great? Having something that is so unique that not a lot of people have. That's what the exclusive is all about. We're featuring an item that you won't find anywhere else but right here on the show. This item features one of the hottest stars in pro wrestling. This man is a former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, Open Neverweight 6-Man Tag Team Champion, ROH TV and 6-Man Champion. I'm talking about one of the most crafty individuals to ever grace the squared circle. I'm talking about the villain Marty Scurll. We've got an official villain Marty Scurll t-shirt. This is the only place that you're going to find this. I think it's super cool. You've got the umbrella, you've got the mask, you got a great contrast of colors. And you've got Villain Enterprises right here on the side. Of course, that is the new group that Marty formed not too long ago with PCO and Brody King. And there you go. It's the official exclusive Marty Scurll Villain t-shirt. Now, what you need to do to get this shirt, normally it would retail for $24.99, but the merch markdown price is $18.75. Head on over to Pro Wrestling Tees and use code WWMPWT at checkout to make sure to save. You can always go to WrestlingWithMerch.com. I will link the information there as well, but I highly recommend that you upgrade to the premium shirt because, again, it's soft, it's stretchy, it's comfortable. You're absolutely going to fall in love with this Villain Premium t-shirt. I'm so grateful that Pro Wrestling Tees has such a variety of merchandise. They really do have something for everyone. And here to tell us a whole lot more about the company is someone directly from Pro Wrestling Tees in a segment I like to call Face to Face. All right, so joining me live from Chicago is Alberto. He works at Pro Wrestling Tees. He is an assistant manager. However, his title is a little bit more important. It's actually assistant to the hand of the king. So I am honored to have you on the show, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
It's my pleasure to be here.
All right, so listen, Pro Wrestling Tees, you guys do so much. And I would love if you could just tell the viewers out there a little bit how the company came to be, how long you guys have been around, and so on.
So Pro Wrestling Tees itself has been around for a little about 5 years, maybe give or take some more time. But originally, it started out as 1 Hour Tees, which is still around, which was just get custom T-shirts. You know, you have a family get-together, a school event, anything like that, just one-off T-shirts that you needed. You could come in and get that done. It was around that time that Ryan, the owner of 1 Hour Tees, met Cole Cabana, and he started making wrestling merch for him anytime he needed it. And it was through there that the idea was born of being able to produce and ship out merchandise for other wrestlers. And what started out with about a handful of wrestlers quickly turned into what we have now. It's about 1,200, with different promotions as well. We have wrestling podcasts on there as well. A lot of just wrestling-related show, but it's mostly the wrestlers. And we work closely with them, with their families, if they're no longer with us, to just help them make a few extra bucks, If we can help them pay some bills, pay off their house, or just pay rent, or just have some extra, spending money, it's our pleasure to do so. We put out as much merchandise for them as as they want to have. We try to help back. We try to give back. Whether it's you want to just buy one T-shirt, you want to go buy their whole catalog of shirts that they have. That's fine with us, and we do ship globally. So if you live in, somewhere like Mexico or Australia or even Japan, and you like our stuff and you want to get it, you're more than welcome to buy from us as well. It's us just trying to give back to the wrestlers who do a lot for their fans, and merchandise is the number one thing where they make their money from, especially if you're on a smaller scale. So whatever we can do to help out the thriving independent scene, or even help out older legends who can't really, go out to shows, or the families of legends who unfortunately have passed away, we do what we can.
That's excellent. Well, thank you so much for doing that for the pro wrestling business. It's awesome to hear that there are people out there looking out for the talent who entertain all of us. Now, speaking of talent, can you tell me a little bit about who some of your bigger stars are? Like, who are your hottest sellers?
Hottest sellers right now that I can think of, Young Bucks, Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, CM Punk, Jay White, Marty Scurll, Okada, Naito. Walter's been doing pretty good as well. It's a big amount of shirts that we see run through the shop. Probably about 1,000 or 2,000 shirts a day that we print. And typically when you see in the back of the shop, we have 3 conveyor belts running at all times for the printers, because we put out so much merchandise. We had to upgrade our printers. We had to upgrade just a lot of what we do just to get out the volume of orders that we get out to the customers in time. But typically, if you ever visit our store and you go in the back and you see those conveyor belts, you'll always see a Jay White, a Chris Jericho, a Kenny Omega, Young Bucks, the names I mentioned. And it's always pretty awesome to see newer wrestlers come and you see that rise in popularity. Like Jay White, for instance. At first, we weren't really selling a lot of Jay White merchandise. And then he became a bigger name. He started to get, become more of a bigger name in the wrestling scene. And now, our Jay White micro brawlers that we sell, they're always selling out. Jay White shirt, he always has a brand new shirt out. It always looks super awesome. And they're always, always on that conveyor belt. So it's interesting to see how customers take to the newer wrestlers coming in, because there's a lot of wrestlers who if Stone Cold puts out a new shirt, they're going to buy it. If Cody puts out a new shirt, who's also one of our top sellers, they're going to buy it. But when you see names you don't typically, you're not used to selling so much, that's always a good feeling for me, at least, because it's like, awesome. This guy or girl, not just the man, but this guy or girl is starting to get more notoriety, which is only going to be better for their T-shirt sales, because the more money they're making, the better off they're going to be.
Fantastic. That's so true. Now, in terms of your location, you guys are located in Chicago. Can you tell me a little bit about your store? Because it's I'm under the understanding that fans can go and check out the store and buy things on site. Is that right?
Yeah, so our store, we just opened it up. It's been a little over 2 years now. It's essentially just a showcase for our top sellers, and not just the top selling wrestlers, but the top selling shirts in general. We have a lot of old school shirts. If you're a Ric Flair fan, a Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Eddie Guerrero, you can come in and see some of those shirts that we sell. If you want to come in and buy exclusive Chicago merch, we do have some a good amount of just Chicago exclusive. If you want it, you got to come to the shop, or hope someone who lives in the city can get it out to you. But we have other things as well. We have shoes. We have the aforementioned micro brawlers. We have some autographs you can purchase. We have pins. We have socks. I think we still have some umbrellas. We have sweaters.
Wow.
It's just, we try to put out as like I mentioned, our top sellers, which is things that people want. One of the cool things about the shop that people always love is we have the dressing room door. It's autographed by every wrestler that's coming through there. So if people come in there for the first time, that's usually their go-to, and they see it and they love just deciphering, oh, look, here's Chris Jericho, here's Road Warrior Animal, here's Mick Foley. We try to offer just, a cool experience, A lot of the times, when it's busier, it's cool to see other wrestling. It's cool to see wrestling fans interact. It's cool. It's a cool place for people to come and check out. And sometimes in the summer when the weather's nicer, we like to give a tour of the shop. We show them the area where we print the shirts. In the 1 hour T side of the store, we have a giant wall full of just autographs we've collected over the years. And that's always something cool people like to look at. In the back of the shop, we've got the giant Andre the Giant mural that people like to take pictures in front of. And like I said, if you come into the store, most people leave thrilled, because it's not something that's common out there. Again, I know of ours. I can't really think of any others out there.
That's very cool. Now, I know you make, obviously, your bread and butter are T-shirts and things like hats, and you just talked about expanding into shoes. You've got your super kick line, but I really would love to talk a little bit about this right here, the Pro Wrestling Crate, because this has me really excited. It's a subscription service that I think every pro wrestling fan would love. Would you tell us a little bit more about it?
So it started off very small scale. It used to be only about 300 and maybe 500 subscribers, and it used to be a 2-day process that myself and one of the other managers would just do in our lunchroom at the shop, because it wasn't that high of a volume of subscribers. But now we are in our second warehouse.
Wow.
Just because it keeps growing. People love the crate. It's every month you get 2 exclusive shirts, which when you open that one up, those shirts are probably two of my favorites that we've produced so
Oh,
far.
great.
They're awesome. But we include an autograph, an exclusive micro brawler, which we sell regular micro brawlers. If you're not familiar with them, they're just like little figures of the wrestlers. But those crate exclusives are typically the ones people like flock to, and that people when they first sign up for the crate, they're like, oh yes, like they're finally able to get it. But we include in that exclusive DVD and exclusive pin. I mentioned the exclusive autograph, and then just whatever other items that we find are cool. There's no shortage of monthly subscription boxes that just buy other things from other companies and throw it in there and call it theirs. We don't do that. We go out of our way to make sure that what we're sending is something cool, something we would like to receive. A few months back we had a Ted DiBiase money clip.
Nice.
We've had my personal favorite has been Godfather Ho Train Whistle, which is just, it's one of those things where to any other person, that's just a train whistle.
Right.
But, if you're entrenched in the world of wrestling enough and you see that, you're like, yes,
That's right.
You understand that there's no explaining, you don't have
Yeah.
to explain that to someone, maybe a friend or, a partner, you have to explain what that is. But if you're wrestling, you see that, you just say, yes, I understand.
Well, that's fantastic.
We offer 3 different tiers. If you want just the autograph, we have that. You get just the autograph monthly. If you want just a shirt and an autograph, you can get that as well. But our more popular package is, the original crate that you're holding right now. It includes, like I said, those 2 awesome T-shirts, which every month, they're awesome shirts. It's just these 2 specific ones. They struck a chord with me, and I was like, yes, I love those so much.
Well, I can't wait to unbox this. I'm actually going to unbox this right after our interview here. So I'm going to put that aside. Cannot wait to open that up, and I'm sure it's going to be better than ranch-flavored peanuts that I would get in some other subscription box. So.
Oh, we've actually got ranch-flavored peanuts in this month.
Oh,
so.
Get out of town. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Well, maybe the Godfather will have autographed them, and all be good.
Yeah, they are autographed by the Godfather, yes.
So, last question for you, and it's an important one. You're in Chicago. What's the best deep dish that you have?
Best deep dish. That's always a hard question because I did not get this body by not eating as much pizza as humanly possible. But my go-to as far as deep dishes, a place called Pequod's. It's on the corner of Clybourne and Webster. And that's my 1A. My 1B that's right underneath it, but just the hair, is Limonati's. Both
Great
places
choice.
offer great pizza. Yeah. A lot of people tend to say Giordano's, which it's fine. It's pizza. But if you're in Chicago and you want some deep dish pizza, Limonati's or Pequod's my go-to. I recommend.
Awesome. Well, I'll definitely be checking that out next time I'm in Chicago, and I'll make sure to visit you guys as well. I would love to see the store. It's super exciting.
Yeah.
I
For
wanna
sure,
thank
come
you
by.
guys.
We're open. We're open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5. So if you're ever in town, just swing on by.
Very cool. Well, listen, I want to thank you guys so much, not just obviously for taking time to chat with us today, but for everything that you guys do, for helping out the wrestling business, for exposing fans to a variety of different new talent, and providing great quality products that people just absolutely love. So thank you. Thank Ryan, and look forward to continuing to work with you guys and continuing to help the business grow.
Awesome. It was a pleasure talking to you.
All right. Thanks, Alberto. I appreciate it. And I look forward to connecting with you guys in person sometime in the near future.
All right, so after speaking with Alberto, I'm even more excited to unbox the Pro Wrestling Crate, so let's get to it. All right, let's see what's inside. Wrestlers with Podcast Pro Wrestling Crate Menu. Spoiler alert. The other side of this card contains the content to this crate. All right, I'm going to show you that. I'm not going to look at the other side because I want to experience what's inside in person firsthand. What is this? Oh, great quality shirt, by the way. Now, I can't actually see what it is. It looks like Edge and Christian, Pod of Awesomeness. It's Edge and Christian, and looks like they're on top of a telephone booth, and there's Vader, Piper, it looks like that might be Eddie in there. I can't see who the rest is. Let's see. And Bobby Heenan. Wow, this is really cool. What an awesome shirt. I guess you could say that this shirt totally reeks of awesomeness. Very cool. And it's on the premium shirt, which again, I highly recommend that you get. All right, see what else is next. The Major Wrestling Figure, Matt Cardona and Brian Myers production. Really cool. It's in a blue, which is really nice. This is so unique because this is not something that I would have normally have purchased from the site, but this is just something really cool that came with the box, which is awesome. And again, it feels really great quality, which is always a plus when you can have a shirt that's really good quality. So there you go. Those are my 2 shirts. And remember, if you get this bundle, you get 2 shirts every month, which is great. All right, so let's take a look at this. Monday Night Wars debate featuring Eric Bischoff and Bruce Pritchard. Oh, this is moderated by Chris Jericho. This has got to be pretty good stuff. Jericho is one of my favorite podcasters. I think he's truly one of the best at interviews in the business. Obviously a pioneer when it comes to podcasting. So something like this, which I remember when he was promoting this. So this is going to be a really cool DVD. It looks like it was produced by High Spots. So something totally random that I wouldn't have expected is in the box. That's really cool. Let's see what else we got here. Here it is. The Micro Brawlers. This is what Alberto was talking about, featuring JR. How cool is that? A little Micro Brawler action figure featuring the one and only JR, the Hall of Famer. Oh, let's take a look at this. It looks like I got a collector's pin of X-Pac right there. So it's nice that they had pins inside of here. This looks like really good quality as well. See what this is here. Oh, is this what I think it is? Let's open it up and take a look. This is so much fun because this is the fun kind of stuff that you'll get each and every month, and it's so completely unexpected. Cabana Rama, very cool. I'm sure Colt will love this. Next time I see him, maybe I'll get him to autograph it. So that's pretty cool. You got your very own Colt Cabana headband right there. Let's take a look and see what else we got in here. Looks like it might be a poster. Yep. Yeah, I think it looks like the poster of the shirt that I got. There we go. That's really cool. And then let's see what else. Oh, looks like it's the same thing. I've got a poster right here of the Pot of Awesomeness from Edge and Christian as well. So that's really cool. You get the t-shirt and then you get the poster. So that's kind of a nice touch right there. Okay. Put that over here to the side for now. And then let's take a look. This must be the autograph of the legend or upcoming future star. Let's see exactly who it is. Oh, how awesome is that? An official autograph of the one and only Jerry the King Lawler. That is really cool. And it comes in this nice envelope so that you can keep it in there protected. But how cool is that? You get an autograph of the King. Wow, this is really neat. So for, I think it's $30. It's $30 a month if you buy it month to month. If you prepay for a year, I believe it's $24.99 or $95. You get a discount if you prepay for the year. I highly recommend this. If you're a wrestling fan, this is just really so much fun to open up something each and every month and have something completely different that's unexpected. And I love this. I think this is great. There's also a mid-tier package called the Mid-Carder that gives you the autograph. You just don't get you get one T-shirt as opposed to 2, and then there's the Cheap Heat bundle as well that gives you the autograph. And then here you go. Right here it tells you exactly what it is that you get. So we got 10% off your next order on Pro Wrestling Tees. And if you're a person that purchases quite a lot from Pro Wrestling Tees, and you can see there is a ton available on Pro Wrestling Tees, so you'll most likely be buying from them on a regular basis. This is a fantastic bundle to get. Highly recommend it. Super excited about my first Pro Wrestling Crate bundle, and I definitely give it a thumbs up. So make sure that you check it out on ProWrestlingTees.com. That does it for the first episode of Wrestling with Merch. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed the show. Please feel free to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends if you enjoyed it. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel and head over to WrestlingWithMerch.com for all the information about future episodes. I'd also love to hear your feedback. If there's a certain company or a certain wrestler that you'd like featured on the show, please let me know. hit me up on Instagram or Facebook, on the air Alex, or on Twitter, it's AlexHP4QVC. So until next time, I look forward to seeing you right here on Wrestling with Merch.